Hi everyone, it's Flora. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about more Fruits Basket. I've made a decision recently that I would like to actually do 2 series of videos related to Fruits Basket Season 2 and onward. I definitely want to do this until Season 3. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a Season 3. So the other day I posted my first Fruits Basket video where I did a reaction to Episode 1. And I want to continue to do those live reaction videos, but I want them to be spoiler-free, where we don't talk about the manga at all. But I will be doing these new videos as well. So this video, I want to start doing a overall episode review and also compare it to the manga. I thought it'd be interesting to see the differences. Overall, I think the anime is doing a wonderful job at following the manga. It's beautiful. Some scenes are literally exactly the same, and it's so cool to see it in color, with sound, music, voice acting. It's incredible, and sometimes it's like a dream. Like, I can't believe this is actually happening. We've been waiting for this for so long, you know, and it's finally here, and I'm so excited to see this season because the beach arc is probably my favorite part of the manga, and it's incredible. The manga that I will be using to compare with the anime is the original English Tokyo Pop volumes. There are 23 in total. Now that Tokyo Pop doesn't exist, though, they changed the translation when they added a new publisher, Yen Press. Those are bound in collector's edition volumes. And I don't have the English, but I have a couple of the Japanese versions. So I'm not sure how much the translation is different between the 2 English volumes. I've liked the Tokyo Pop version. I think overall it's really great. There are a few times where the translation isn't completely accurate, or I don't know, it doesn't always translate well into English, you know? But overall I think it's a really good job. So that's what I'll be using to compare the videos. Overall, I really enjoyed episode 1 of season 2. I thought they did a really great job of combining 2 separate chapters into one and having it flow really well. I've noticed that typically the Fruits Basket anime will do 2 manga chapters and make it into one episode. Sometimes the chapters are in order, but other times they'll combine 2 separate chapters. They'll usually have similar topics, like this episode 1 focused on chapters 42 and 49. Chapter 42 focused on Motoko, and chapter 49 is when Yuki meets the student council members, Kakeru and Machi, for the first time. I thought it was interesting that they combined these 2 chapters, but I think it really makes sense because both chapters had to do with Yuki and his interactions with other characters. So overall, I think they did a really good job. There really weren't that many differences compared to the manga. There are a few things, though, that I thought were interesting. Chapter 42, the one that focuses on Motoko, it opens up with her description of Yuki, which is the same as the anime. But then the scene right after is her talking to the council president. So the scene where she's looking out the window and she sees Yuki with Toru never happened in the manga. But I thought it was a really good addition because basically Toru has been a huge influence on Yuki and his development, and I think that Motoko is jealous of that, and I thought it was very fitting that they did that. The rest of the chapter is basically followed to a T, which is really, really great. It was done very, very well. The only thing I did notice was that when Motoko and the other Yuki fan club member run into Yuki at school, they talk about how she speaks in Keigo, and Yuki says that he thinks it's cute. Really, what he's saying is that he thinks that Toru speaking in Keigo is cute, and Motoko reminded him of Toru. But in the anime, all she mentions is that, when did he start smiling like this? When did he start changing this way? They did not say this line, which I thought was interesting. In the manga, Yuki says, "It's cute," and the other girl says, "Oh no, Motoko, he just said you're cute." And she says, "No, he wasn't saying it to me. He wasn't smiling at anything I did. It's something else. When did he start smiling so tenderly?" So it's interesting that the translation can alter slightly depending on what medium is used. Next, I'll be talking about chapters 49, which is when Yuki meets Maki and Kakeru for the first time. Overall, I thought that this was followed very nicely. There really aren't any differences to the anime and the manga. So it was really great. Only very slight things, like in the beginning of the chapter, Toru is ironing clothes, but she never gives Kyo his shirt directly, like the anime did, which I thought was a cute little addition, you know? Another scene that wasn't in the manga, technically at this moment, was at the end of the episode when they showed Rin and Haru and Momiji as well. These moments do happen later in the manga, but they don't happen at this moment, so we don't see a glimpse of what's going on with them until later. So I like how the anime decided to add this scene because it shows that these other characters have other things that are going on, and they will become relevant later on in the season. Overall, it really does match pretty much exactly, which is great. I thought it was really cool to finally see these characters in color and have voices to them, because we never got to see Machi and Kakeru in the original Fruits Basket anime. So this is the first time we're seeing this content, and it's very, very exciting. Alright, so the rest of this video I will be talking about some mild spoilers to the Fruits Basket manga. So warning you in advance, if you have not read the manga and you don't want to be spoiled, go ahead and leave the video, totally okay. I'll see you guys next time with my live reaction, okay? Thank you! Alright manga people, let's get down to business. How we feeling? How we feeling? I am so excited for this beach arc. It's gonna be fabulous. I can't wait. It's full of drama. It's gonna be great. I'm very excited to finally see Kureno because he was never in the original anime. We've never seen him animated. In every single content that's been released so far, we've only gotten a glimpse of him. So I'm very excited to see Kureno. I love Toru and Kyo, so any moment with them, I'm really excited to see those moments in anime form. It still feels like a dream that this is happening, you know? Like, I read this manga over 10 years ago, and I still love it to this day. And finally seeing it in color, animated with music, voice acting, and everything, I'm so excited. Like, you have no idea. So overall, the anime has really followed the manga very, very well. There are occasionally chapters that are slightly out of order, but I think overall it makes sense for the flow of the story. The only chapters that have been skipped so far technically are chapters 36 and 43. It might be mentioned in a few episodes, I'm not sure. Chapter 36 has to do with Ayame, and also chapter 47 has Ayame, so they might be adding those two together. That's my theory. I'm not sure how they're gonna flow together, but that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. I'm thinking after episode 2, which is gonna focus a lot on Kyo, they're probably gonna move into the Haru stuff when he destroys the classroom. At the very end of episode 1, we get a glimpse into episode 2 where they announce the title. And since it has to do with Soulman, I'm pretty sure that episode 2 will be focusing on chapter 46. From seeing some posts on a Fruits Basket Twitter account, I saw some screenshots of episode 2, and I actually think they're going to be combining two chapters. Chapters 46 and 52. Both of them are Kyo-centric, so I think that it makes sense that they'd add these two together. It'll be interesting to see how that flows together, but I'm very excited because it's going to be a nice moment between Kyo and Toru, which, let's be real, those are like my favorite moments. And when they go to visit Shisho, I'm very, very excited to see that. It's one of my favorite moments, and I think it'll be great. So even though I've read the manga many times, I'm still very, very excited to see these in action in the anime. I'm excited to see how they rearrange the content in a way that flows with the story. I think so far the anime is doing an incredible job, and I am super satisfied. I'm interested to see what you all think. If there's any content that you thought was like not at the right moment, or like maybe if they combined two chapters it felt kind of rushed. I'm curious to see what you all think. So far I've been really satisfied. I'm really looking forward to the beach arc. I'm very, very excited, so that'll be coming up soon. So far it seems that they are mostly going in order with the manga, but like I said before, there are some chapters that they add early, or they'll combine two chapters that are related to each other and make it into one episode, which makes sense. I think that overall, a season of Fruits Basket is roughly 43-ish chapters, so it definitely looks like we'll be having 3 seasons. I don't think there will be 4, but it could happen. I'm not sure where the season is going to end, so it'll be interesting to kind of theorize when they're going to cut off the end of season 2. I was originally thinking it would be at the end of volume 15, which is after the play. I think they would hold off on the Kyoko and Katsuya backstory until season 3. I feel like it would make a lot of sense to have Kyoko and Katsuya backstory in season 3 because the chapter at the very end of the manga also focuses on Kyoko. So I think that would be a nice connection from beginning to end. I'm pretty sure that season 2 is going to be doing basically volumes 7, 8, until maybe 15, maybe even some content from 16. Maybe season 2 will end at New Year's when Kyo and Toru stay at Shisho's place. I'm not sure, but it'll be exciting to see the content that comes out this season, and we'll probably have a better idea once it gets closer to the end. But yeah, this is very, very exciting. I can't wait for this season. It's gonna be so good. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If there are any moments that you're really excited to see. Yeah, so we'll just have to see how it all plays out. I'm definitely very satisfied with this anime so far. I am very excited each week for each new episode. And yeah, I can't wait for episode 2. It's gonna be so great. I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel for more content. I will be posting 2 Fruits Basket videos every week. The first will be on Mondays when the episode comes out. It will be a live reaction that is manga spoiler free. The second video will come out a couple days after that, and I will be doing a manga comparison. And then at the end of that video, I will open it up to manga spoiler discussion. So, warning you in advance, the manga comparison videos could potentially have spoilers. The episode reactions will not. So, a little bit for everybody. I'm very excited to start these videos, and any feedback is really appreciated. I know I'm kind of new at this, and I think next video I'll probably have a script to follow because I think it would be better to have that when I compare the manga and the anime together. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Alright, take care. Bye!